Previously. The four of you got a contract by a scorned maid. Mrs. Trudeau, dearie, needed your assistance in finding some dirt on a very bad man, Lord Dunmar, Pierce Dunmar, who seems to have taken over at the estate of the Hillards, Duchess Hillard, and their children. Mrs. Trudeau was a very effective maid who loved her family very much, that she was taking care of and working with. And she did not appreciate losing her job. So, very unfair. So you all agreed to break into the estate, look for kind of like information and dirt on Lord Pierce Dunmar, and bring the information back to Miss Trudeau. You started off by scoping out the estate, and when time came, she brought you some janitor's costumes to pretend to be a cleaning service for the house to replace the work that she was doing, where you found out that there is something a bit off about Miss Trudeau. She seems to be presenting with some kind of illusion. What you managed to garner,
longer hair.
Yes, what you managed to garner is that her bob like haircut is actually a lot shorter than what she's presenting. But yeah, do I have no, I can't do the whole like thing. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, you can. Believe in yourself.
I'm good. I'm good.
Maybe it's make believe.
You all maybe
Nice.
maybe it's make believe.
Nice, dude.
So
We
you all
also-
managed to successfully infiltrate the estate as a cleaning company, where upon being told where to go and clean to start in the main room, you heard Tarek, you heard skittering in the walls as you were looking to check out the second floor, where you realized a group of kobolds had taken up residence in the walls of the estate. Perturbed by such a fact, you sicked Gary on them, and you managed to kill 3 out of the 4 kobolds that seem to have been visible in the crevice of the wall. Upon hearing this, the butler, Montesa, burst in, demanding to know what all the ruckus was about, and that is where we leave you all now. We can go to roll 20.
So JPEG got killed. It's within the recap. I suppose it was not necessarily critical information, but these kobolds had names. And
They
it's
had
important that
names.
you, audience, know these kobolds had names.
And from what you can gather, Lana, Turnwhip, and JPEG were killed, leaving Light King to escape back into the walls. Upon Lestat Montesa bursting into the room, "What is the ruckus here?" You just see Agatha, like, look at him. "We're also exterminating," and he missed one, and she dives into the wall, and you just hear yelling into the wall, and it slowly gets like quieter. So she's in the wall now,
Yeah, that's gonna be extra.
and he's gonna turn to you, Tarek, since you're closest. What?
What?
Yes.
And
Well-
would you please describe? Oh, okay. So we'll do this real quick. Apologies. So you see Agatha, who's a very gaunt-looking or gray-looking half-orc in blue robes and a red hood. She is a paladin with a god that most people don't know about, and she is not disclosed. She leaps into the wall, and now Tarek, if you would describe yourself and your character and answer Lestat.
Tarek is a 2-foot-high fairy with no wings at all. He adorns a helmet with many antlers upon it, almost like it came from a miniature deer or another magical creature that would only exist in the Feywild, otherwise known as a jackalope. It's a friend I knew that I killed mid. It was a druid that I killed mid-transformation.
Oh God,
Jesus Christ, dude!
He was escaping. He was escaping from his marriage. That was
an
just
Animorph situation.
Big bad Animorphs. But yes, so clad with a deer antler helm, a cape, a bow on his back, some javelins. He stands 2 feet high, and on his face he has one side painted bright orange and the other side painted purple. And he has a friend, his best friend, named Gary, who is a giant centipede, because he is a Beastmaster Ranger.
So
Nice.
we'll go through the remainder of the descriptions real quick. A bit behind you, near one of the tables, is a goblin. Spoon, would you care to present yourself?
Yeah, hi there. Name's Spoon King Crown. I have a crown and therefore am a king. Do not question it. Name's Spoon. No particular explanation for that one. That's just that. That's it, you know. And we got the green skin as opposed to any other colors, because those other colors are around, but they're not on me. Okay. And then I've got the brown hair. But then on top of the brown hair, after this like crazy creature put an eye in my face, and now I have 2 different eyes, then part of my hair turned pink and part of it blue, and then those other colors did show up on me, and now we've got pink and blue as well on my face. And now I've got this friend who's also like not my supervisor, all right? I'm a king. I don't have a supervisor, but he does rat on me sometimes, and his name's Root, and he's just a little bit of a stinker, just a little bit. His farts smell like roses.
And then farther back in the other end of the room from where Lestat Montesa is, we see another character by the doors to the kitchens. Matt, would you care to describe your character?
Jack is Jack all trade is kind of what you see is what you get. He's a little jack of all trades, master of none per se. He's pretty decent at sneaking, but we got tiny guys for that, I guess. He's got a little bit of a holiness to him, but again, covered. And he has some magic, but I guess that doesn't matter with the fucking dragon over there. So he's really just kind of an angry guy at the moment. Jack is a gnome barbarian, and he's the muscle of the group, he supposes. When it comes down to it, eventually. He's got just, basic clothes on, some nondescript browns underneath his grays of the janitorial variety. He's got a very wild red hair. Very unique, apparently, in these parts. And yeah, he's just here because his dearly departed friend... what was his name? Something the Klutz.
Yeah,
I forgot.
He's got a friend who just recently passed, and that's where
the
he's
canoe man.
The canoe guy. His friend just recently died, and now he's got to make up some money. Yep, that guy. Oh, it was like Jimmy the Klutz.
Jimmy the Klutz.
I think it was Jimmy the Klutz. Jimmy died.
To say what my class was. I'm a Fey warlock.
I turned to Montesa and like, do not be alarmed. This is merely part of our cleaning. We do pest control.
There are kobolds in the manor?
Not
In
anymore.
the walls, yes.
No, just the one.
Well, to Spoon's point, just the one. The
Yeah.
3 are currently dead in the walls. They'll
It's
rot
cool.
sooner or later.
Our tallest member went after it, so don't worry about it.
The kobolds are like on the floor around you that Gary brought you.
But this does beg the situation that we will have to do a deeper inspection of your walls. Not like necessarily in them, but definitely like, the whole knock, knock, listen, just to, be thorough
Yeah.
in our investigations.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh.
You.
You said it.
All right, give me 1 second. Persuasion, you say?
Yeah, but you
Yes.
got advantage.
Yeah, I also got a -1.
Nonsense.
You get advantage because
Cool.
there's dead kobolds at Tarek's feet.
Yeah.
So very clearly, it makes sense.
7.
Wow, with advantage.
Yeah.
There's a 5 and an 8.
Damn.
Hey, look at you, man. You did it. Good job.
Lestat kind of in the areas that you're allowed to go in, yes, that should be fine.
Of course. I mean, it's not like you guys got any secret compartments or nothing. That'd be wild. I mean,
Do you need to check something, Marco?
No, I heard something like
you heard
Is
the
it the
sound
storm?
of 10 raiders coming through from Suki.
Suki!
Oh, what? Let's go, Suki.
Thank you, Suki.
Thank you.
Y'all finally get to see
Oh
the
my
maid Marco in
goodness.
action.
Hi.
Suki's foxes are jumping in.
Another
All right,
another shout out given to Suki Shikon.
Thank you, Suki.
Feels like
Hi.
a reference to something. Moon
The
fox.
cat dog boy, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Fox. Meet foxes.
I approve. Oh shit! Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Foxish tails
Nice. Took me a second.
and Suki's foxes.
Hi, Suki. Oh man.
Hey, welcome
Okay.
in.
I hear a bunch of foxes
Yeah.
in the walls now.
No, they're not foxes. It's Agatha. She's just.
Should we just
huge.
burn it down?
You hear like a thump in the wall happen over here.
What's that? I think that must be Agatha. She is at least that tall to reach from here to there.
It sounds like one of your members is already on it. Maybe the rest of you should focus on the cleaning and less on the killing. And please do remove them so they don't stink up the
Would you-
house.
Would you like do you have a place in mind to keep them?
Just wherever you take the rubbish with you.
All right. Cool. I guess
I'll
that for
grab
now we'll just
one.
pile up the corpses. That seems like the thing that we would do.
As long as it's clean by the end of your work, I don't care how you handle it.
We can tie him to Gary's back and he can carry him outside with us.
What can't Gary do, really?
Nothing. Oh, besides
he-
diagonals.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not an option.
It's really weird.
90.
Ever
degree
since he took that
angles.
arrow, he can't go in a straight line.
Which a whole arrow? One?
It was a big arrow.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
it was a vicious arrow. I healed him back to life.
It's not about the length of the arrow, but the robustness.
I just find it strange because he's so long with so many legs. You'd think that one arrow wouldn't hinder
It
his
was a-
entire ability.
Have
to
you ever
navigate
stubbed your toe?
space.
Have you ever stubbed your little toe? It'll
yeah.
incapacitate you for days.
It's days.
Well, the way I
Could
do it.
be.
Okay, all right.
get
I mean, a
very
full-on
angry.
kick.
I think maybe you were hanging out with what was his name? Jimmy the
hey.
Gondolio?
Jimmy the Klutz, put respect on his name, okay?
My apologies.
I take out another holy symbol that's different from the one that I threw away earlier.
All right.
Lestat
Yeah,
just
let's.
okay. Oh, okay. Well, as long as the work gets done.
Shit, you're still here.
Very well. And he exits once again.
All
To
right.
go back to his desk to do the work that he was doing.
So I'll have my familiar, who at this point was in the other room what's his name is in. It was like over here generally.
Yeah.
Yes, it was invisible. You had left it out
Yeah.
in the entrance.
Yeah, I had failed a perception check with that thing. So I'm gonna have Root come back, I guess. And actually, before I have Root come back, hey guys, I'm gonna. Well, the thing is, I don't want my familiar to be opening and closing doors because that'd be weird and suspicious if random doors started opening and closing. I mean, it's familiar, but
We now can blame it on the kobolds.
you're right. Okay, great. Then I'm gonna have Root go over because this is the ground floor. We know that they're gonna be like upstairs. I don't want to have like jumping up and down, so I'm gonna have Root come over here. If that's all right, and just go through that door. If it's
Root's
not
gonna go
locked.
through that door.
Yeah, if it's not locked.
It is not locked.
Great.
You find a stairway.
Well, leave the door open and go down the stairwell. Fuck. I mean, Root could keep going, but I do think that I need to like perceive through Root's senses if I'm gonna keep going through this. So I'm gonna pull out, and I'm just gonna say, "Hey, fellas, so are we going into the kitchen?"
I was going to peruse the kitchen, yeah.
All right.
I was gonna take these kobolds outside and maybe climb and do some window washing.
All right. I'm gonna have Root follow you invisibly, and I'll go with Mr. Not So Angry over here.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It's more of a simmering rage.
Oh, look at you.
Always ready to boil over at any minute.
Concerning.
Very.
I'm looking for a token for Root real quick.
Sure, yeah.
Auxish wants to know what Root looks like.
So it's a fairy dragon.
What color?
Marco, if you
Is it
click,
like
I think,
blue
Shift Z or
variety?
Control Z, you can, I think, make the tokens big.
Oh, that's not it.
So it's not Control Z. There you go.
There you go.
Jelly it is.
That's Spoon and, of course, Root. The bummer is that on Hero Forge, there's only that version of a little like dragon familiar, so I couldn't get like the one that
Well-
you see in the actual book, which is so much cooler.
This is what he looks like on the map,
All right,
and he's animated.
hell yeah, dude. Let me see.
And that's
Jack.
Jack
What it do,
Jack
Jack?
Alltrade, and that's Tarek.
With his
That'd be me.
incredible antlers.
And Gary.
Yeah, Gary is
Taken from-
terrifying.
Thank you, my guy. Made it myself.
Good job.
Okay.
He's the cutest thing you ever seen in the Feywild.
So
Yep.
you're having Root go down the stairs, or no?
Well, now I'm gonna have him follow Tarek, and he'll remain invisible, but he'll be in lockstep with Tarek, and he and I can communicate telepathically.
You guys can control that. All right, and then you guys are going into the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start with y'all. You open the kitchen door
Oh.
to see a goblin that's just like like cooking and like it looks like they're more like juggling the food than actually like cutting it, and like chopping it and all this other stuff. So they're juggling like the bits of food and the cooking utensils that they're using, and you just see like they are throwing like the knife against the wall and ricocheting it off to catch it right as they like tear something, catch it back, chop it down, throw it again. They like break open like a piece of fruit. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Man, come on.
Oh God, take it up.
Apologies.
What do you think this is? OnlyFans? Come on.
Yeah. And then catches it again, and then just continues prepping. And then as you guys open the door, like everything falls on the table a little bit, and kind of like he like throws up bowls to like catch it, and manages to catch most. Well, let's see, how well does he do? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He manages to like catch everything and just like places it really well.
Knife in the hand.
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Caught it.
Who are you? What do you want? What are you doing here?
Cleaning.
You're the cleanest.
Yeah. You gonna eat all that, or?
Most of it.
So not all of it, then.
Well, it's not really for me.
Oh.
You want a snack?
Like, yeah, man.
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
But he offered.
All right. We've got 10 persuasion. 16.
He asked. All right. I'll give you a Medfalessa special.
All right.
And he
What's
he goes into this other room real quick. Comes back out. He like throws something in. Throws something into like the fireplace there.
Mm-hmm.
Give it about 5 minutes. So what are y'all doing here? Oh right, you're cleaning. Well,
yeah.
This area is busy right now, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Say, you gotta. We've been getting some gripes here and there about new management that came in. How you feel about them? While we clean up over here, I'm gonna like just rub a rag on the wall. Yeah.
New management.
Yeah, they said something about a man.
Oh, talk about yeah. Lord Dunghole.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Well, he knows how to compliment my food, I'll tell you that. And he'll go back to the open fire and kind of hand you guys like these little like, they look like cakes, like little like jelly filled like pastries.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, try those. Give those a try. That's a Medfalessa special, an original recipe.
Medfalessa.
That's me.
All right, nice to meet you, Med.
Yeah, you can call me Med. You can call me Fo. You can call me Les. Just don't call me late for dinner.
That was good. Foods too.
Yeah, you like it? It's good. You like it?
I certainly think I do.
Natural 18 on his cooking utensils.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was incredible.
Yeah,
absolutely. Come on.
It's just the right amount of balance between tart and sweet, and
absolutely.
the actual pastry itself is just moist enough.
Hey, it's just the right amount of balance between tart and sweet. It's a perfect amount of moist. It's not overwhelming. You did so good.
Hey. Appreciate you. What about you?
That's good. What about me? I ate the food. You make
short, dark, and silent. What about you?
Yeah, I had a simmering rage, and I feel actually quite better. Yeah, the sweet has calmed the salty, if you will.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, where I'm come from,
thank you.
Where I come from, we try to make an art out of the prime important activities of existence. The 4 F's, as it were: fighting, feeding, mating. What's the 4th?
That's it. That's 4.
Fucking. I think you forgot fucking.
No, that's mating.
No, that's a third F.
Yeah. I think you might be misspelling mating. It doesn't have a silent F in it.
You know,
Feeding?
one F that we're looking for is finding.
Knifing. Oh,
What are you finding?
Well, we're trying to find, the dirtiest spots in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the kitchen's one of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can see you do pretty good on the counters, but those corners, man, that's where they really get you. I heard that details matter, and that sometimes you can just this new guy, how does he treat you? Decent?
Nah, he's full of himself. Keeps to himself, kind of quiet. The ladies gave him a bit of a space in the old master's, the old duke's office, just over there. But he spends a lot of time in the basement, which I don't like because that's where I keep most of my fresher ingredients for longer term storage. Which I know doesn't make sense, but trust me, when you want to have a good fresh ingredient and you want to pickle it, make sure it stays in the brine. It's good stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't like that he goes down there too much. Not really the important people of the house go down there too much. You know what I mean?
Wait, so does he go down there through your pantry?
No. Actually, I don't know. He goes down and then he just kind of disappears a lot. I don't really focus on that. I'm kind of on in the kitchen. The lady says not to worry about it too much, but
Sure. But you do see him down there through your. You can get access to where he is.
Well, I see him go down there, and then he presumably we got this old mausoleum of the family.
Sure.
We don't really go in there. That's really more for them. So my assumption is that he goes down there, but I don't really know.
Well, cool question for you. How dusty is it? Because I really hate dirt and dust, and I would really like to do a great job here. We're getting. You know what I mean? You, that cake tells me everything I need to know about you, my friend, and it tells me that you are meticulous. And I too am a meticulous person. Imagine my cake is just the removal of dirt and dust. And when I hear mausoleum and I think subterranean, I think dirt and dust.
Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of dirt and dust as far as I would be aware. They don't go in there very often, the family members, but the times that they do, it's they come out a bit smelly.
Do you think it'd be a nice surprise to them if we could get down there and help clean it up? I just recently lost a friend. I don't know if you knew Jimmy around town, Jimmy the Klutz.
Jimmy the Klutz.
Jimmy the Klutz. Yeah,
Love
he fucking
Jimmy
died.
The Klutz. Love, he died.
He fucking died.
How'd he die?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's very recent.
That's very.
I know. So anyway, I feel like it would be, I don't know, kind of catharsis if I could get down there and just tidy up, kind of think about.
It's cataracts, man. It's cataracts.
Cat. Thank you so
cataracts.
much.
That's the one.
Cataracts. It would be cataracts if I could get down there and, maybe help this family and help myself. Can I get through?
I think that should be fine.
So is it in here? And I open the door that I'm standing in front of. Is this the way down?
The door opens,
Mm-hmm.
and you see there is the pantry revealed.
It's just part of it, huh?
Make a perception check.
Here. Oh shit. Oh, actually, not bad. Perception is +0, so a 15.
15 will be sufficient. Aside from the crates and barrels of wine, water, and variety of different ingredients, you do notice one barrel that is a little smaller. It's more like a cask, and it's fitted in the back, and it has this mark of it's like a circle with a bunch of like spokes that go all the way through and spokes in between, and then like an emptiness in the center.
Are you describing an atom?
No. I am describing something. So imagine if you had like a circle and then
Sun
you
with
had
2 helixes.
not 2 helixes, but like a thorn that goes from the bottom to the center and from the top to the center and all the way around, and then a second set of thorns in between those of a different size.
Sure. Okay.
And it looks.
I'm imagining the wheel of a bike.
Imagine, yeah, kind of like the wheel of a bike. Imagine if you were looking down the like face. Actually, let's try this. Make a general intelligence, either history. Make like a history check, I guess.
right,
Shai
nat
Halud's
20.
mouth.
It's what?
Shai
Doesn't-
Halud's mouth.
That's
I-
actually exactly what it looks like. Yeah,
I got a nat 20.
a nat 20. You recognize that. So this looks like the worms from Dune. If you were staring directly into the worms from Dune.
Mhm.
And it is a mark that's not really commonly known to the general public, but
Let me look that up on Google Images.
it marks it's a kind of like, because you're a criminal, you would know
Oh.
this is a cask of spice,
Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha.
which is an illegal hallucinogenic substance.
hmm Yeah, I think that's they call that like baleen, the thing that whales have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, so if
cool,
you were
so-
looking straight into the worm from Dune's mouth, that's
yeah,
what this
baleen
looks
like whales have. No problem.
Yeah.
Worm from Dune, spice. The point is, our goblin friend here is into some shit.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So in here we got a bit of dust.
Hey, whoa,
and a bit of dirt, and-
whoa. You
What's
don't need
up?
to go in there right now. Hey.
I need to clean though.
There
That's
is
what I
no
was hired to do.
access to the basement through here. You gotta go
Not
through,
over there, or
You
no.
gotta go. Go out into the hallway.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the middle door on the
Sure.
far wall. Once you go back into the hallway, just go
Huh.
straight down. You'll be fine.
Just go straight down, huh?
Yeah, just go straight downstairs. It'll be fine.
Is there anything else we should know about accesses from down there?
Accesses from down there. Make a persuasion check.
Hooah! 18.
18.
Yeah, I got a 12 plus 6.
Well, yeah. There's a secret entrance in the back by the staff kind of hangout quarters where I get my. No, there isn't. There's one way in and one way out, and it's through them stairs.
Great. So if I ever wanted to make business with you on another occasion that they don't need to be informed about, I need your contact information. I can't get any other way through.
Then there might be another way through.
All right, cool. I'll see you
And
later.
now that Jimmy the Klutz is dead, I may need a new supplier for some of my more unsavory,
spices.
savory spices.
Sure. Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I gotcha.
ingredients important
For sure.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
his cousin Seasoned Sal is still in the business.
Seasoned Sal still in the business.
Seasoned
I guess
Sal is
Jimmy
still
the
in the
Klutz
business.
was-
I
your
already got
go-through?
clean.
Look at that.
You know.
No, you don't. That's why we're
but
He
here.
fell back into it. All right.
You know,
well,
after it was actually kind of ironic. Immediately after Jimmy, okay, so we were in the process of cleaning Jimmy up, and he scratched his nose, and apparently Jimmy was just full of it, and so the blood-brain barrier and all.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's back in.
Those lipids still be going through real quick.
What the
don't they?
fuck is your life, man?
You gotta
It's
know
been
a little bit of everything,
Yeah. It's a little this, little that, jack of all trades.
Yeah,
I was thinking more like the actual. You know what? I'll examine all of this later. All right, Les. Chat in a bit. Jack. I think we got a basement to find.
I think we got a basement to find so that I can polish those stones.
Yeah, that's right. You got dirt you gotta be angry at. So let's go be angry at some dirt.
Hey, before you go,
Yeah.
I like you too. If
Mhm.
there's anything you might need or anything I might need, I'll tell you what. On Tuesday nights
Mhm.
at 9:30 in the evening,
Mhm.
Go around the back, in between the big pillar and the wall, the big circular structure of the building and the wall. Find the third brick from the bottom, two to the left. Knock it 3 times.
Third brick to the bottom,
If-
2 from the left, 3 times.
Yeah.
3, 2, 3. That was my
Yeah.
second apartment. Okay, got it.
There you go. All right, you guys have yourselves a good day. You enjoy your cleaning. I'm gonna get back to making dinner. All right.
Yeah, we'll be back when you're done to finish cleaning up.
Before you guys exit the kitchen, let's cut to Tarek real quick. Tarek, Lestat leaves the room, and just
Mhm.
about when he leaves and the others enter the kitchen, this door over here opens, and you see a young blonde man, very, very like bulky. Hello, who might you be?
I am currently tying kobolds to Gary. Oh, I am one of the cleaners. Yeah. Am I scaring you, boy? You never
he,
seen
like-
a fairy with a giant centipede tying up some kobolds before? I know
He
that's
take-
pretty specific, but it shouldn't.
He takes some steps
Shouldn't
forward.
shock you.
Not in this part of town.
And he kind of like looks down at you and looks down at like the kobolds and stuff.
Hey, stop looking down at me. That's rude.
Do you plan on keeping those?
The kobolds?
Yes.
I was told to throw them away.
By whom?
Montessa himself.
Very well. Well, in that case, and he grabs a kobold, pulls a knife out of his side, and just like starts skinning it. And like,
Careful, you almost hurt Gary.
oh, I wouldn't dream of hurting such a majestic creature. So you are some kind of hunter or something, and he like takes the kobold to the table and just starts like skinning the kobold and like taking the scales off
I
and
just
breaking
cleaned
out
that.
the teeth.
Come on.
And just like, so you're the new cleaners, and I take it exterminators?
Aye, that be what we do here. Who are you?
My name is Matthew Hill. Terribly sorry. I am Matthew Hillard. I'm the son of the Duchess.
Good to know.
Wait, you're the son.
Yes.
I thought you'd be smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And he like looks at you really confused. Well,
I'm pretty big for a fairy.
I mean, I'm sure you are, good sir. Well, while I am still growing, I suppose, I am not just a boy any longer. And he continues to like, like skin the kobold.
Why?
You're not, eh?
Well, with
Yeah,
my father gone,
yes.
somebody must take on the responsibilities of the house. And
Isn't
I-
that what the new boy is? Where the new man in the house is?
Lube boy.
Mother needs to move on from my father's departure, though he still comes around occasionally, or attempts to come around occasionally. But no, he's not taking on the title. That's my birthright.
Fair. What are you doing with the skin and the bones and the teeth?
Allow me to show you. And he goes to his room, opens the door, and you see basically all sorts of weapons. There are hunting trophies, and there's a table where he's kind of like tanning leathers and like making kind of like a variety of different materials for creating like armor and creating like belts and shoes and boots, things like that. Kobolds scales are not necessarily the strongest, but they do function well for a good boot or belt. And the teeth are nice for adornments. And you go in and on the wall, you see like a variety of very interesting like trophy kills.
You're a tanner of sorts.
Amongst other things, my mother would prefer if my proclivities were a bit more proper, but something about living in a city and living the stuffiness of this that denies you all the joys and realities of life out in the wild. Though I am allowed my hunting excursions, they are not looked upon approvingly.
You're saying your family doesn't like you to hunt?
Well, my father was a bit encouraging. My mother doesn't enjoy it as much, and Lord Dunmar, while his opinions matter not to me, are also of the idea that I should be practicing better to become the new lord, the new duke.
Huh. May I have a look around?
Please. I mean, if you're here to clean, I expect my room to be a bit spick and span, as they say.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you can do to get blood out of the walls and the floor, but I can do what I can if you leave me be for a second.
Certainly.
I don't know how to get that off, and I'll just point at the ceiling, but like I believe I have a solution. Gary!
Gary follows.
Gary will skitter up. Well, I best get started. Are you staying in here, or may I have peace while I clean? Sometimes I sing opera.
I love the opera.
It.
I would be most enchanted to hear you sing while I work.
Why would you say
These
that?
kobold skins will not be tanning themselves, eh?
You knew this was going to happen.
Well, I mean,
What's your favorite piece?
Well, my favorite pieces hail from, the Fae. So not exactly in this land. And it probably wouldn't make any sense to you if I did or anything. So, and it's probably super high pitch. Even though I talk at this level, it's the opera for a fairy gets super high. A level past soprano.
Oh, well, that is quite
Super
interesting. And at
soprano.
your size, I believe that would make sense. So I could control you
So
to...
soprano 2 even.
Just to go beyond.
It doesn't
just
even
like-
register in
So
material
I couldn't trouble you
audio.
to produce any Mel Blanc.
I don't know it. I only know my own things. Here, I'll give you a slight taste. But before I go, do you have any dogs in the area?
None, to my knowledge.
All right. Well, if you just might have to believe, and I'll just go. No, nothing's coming out.
Make a deception check.
Somewhere, Jack's like, I don't know why, but I'm getting very angry at this noise.
Spoon is just like trying to not hear it through Root.
Root is like single tier.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. Is he actually making noise? He's not actually presenting any noise, or is he?
No,
You're just opening your mouth, faking it.
I'm faking it because it's so high pitched, only dogs can hear.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a super soprano.
So, what's your deception?
falsetto.
It's a 20 minus 15.
Minus 15?
Yes.
I need you to repeat what you said. What the fuck, man? What? God damn it.
I motherfucker.
I gotta throw the GM off his tracks.
Yeah, it really did. I was like, how the fuck does that? How did you get a negative 15 modifier? What goddamn stats did you roll?
You wouldn't want to know.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's quite interesting. I've never heard fairy opera before. Fascinating.
It'd be weird and strange if you could. Only animals can hear it. You're part animals, that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. It's just very interesting, very surprising. Well, if you
I
do
best
want-
get to it, and I'll just walk to the wall and just...
Oh no.
That dog in. Nice.
He
I just want you to know I'm gonna clip that and make a little emoji out of it.
I approve.
he definitely
Fair.
yeah, he definitely stays and works a little bit. But once he's done cleaning and stuff like that, well, I should probably go prepare these in a more suitable area. Good day. Oh, and I'm
Suitable
terribly
area?
sorry.
I thought you had everything you had here.
Well, yes, all the things that I need for all the materials I'm going to get, but the meat itself, I will be giving to our chef.
Yeah,
Kobold tastes
yeah,
very similar to chicken.
I haven't had the pleasure.
No, it's not a pleasure. It's very gamey.
Mm.
It tastes very similar to chicken, but it's quite gamey, I should say.
And you enjoy it. I thought
Well,
with a manner such as this,
it
you'd
works.
be able to afford the fancier things in life.
It works very well to dry and to make jerky out of extended excursions into the wilderness.
Huh. Oh, mind your foot, and I'll hobble over and just...
Very well, I shall leave you to it then. And he takes like the rest of the kobold carcass and makes his way to the kitchen. You're in there. Make a perception check.
All right. Do not mention that to anybody ever, Gary.
Can Root also make a perception check?
Root can also make a perception check.
Perception is 15.
And mine is 20. Nope, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. 16.
16, 15, 16. Yeah, so you guys... There's kind of like mud and dirt everywhere and blood everywhere. This place, while it does get cleaned regularly, it definitely sees a lot of action regarding his hobbies.
Sees action, huh? Yeah.
There is one drawer, like on his work table, on his workshop table, that seems to be very, very clean compared to all the other ones. All the other ones are like covered in kind of blood. This one's very clean. As you go to inspect it, there is a dial that has numbers from 0 to 9 in a circular sort of pattern.
Like a vault. Lock.
Like a vault, yeah.
Or an old phone.
Or an
like
old
a
phone.
dial with numbers on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It rotates. Oh. I'll have Root will be communicating what it sees to me telepathically, and I will use my Eldritch Sight through Root. So I'm casting a spell through my familiar,
Okay.
which is Detect
what is
Magic.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
There is faint magical aura coming off of the lock, off of the dial.
I assume Abjuration.
Evocation.
Evocation. You hear the voice of Spoon from the air near your ear. Just say, "Hey, there's evocation magic on that thing. Don't touch it."
Let me double check. Let me double check. Apologies, not evocation, conjuration.
Hey, there's conjuration magic coming from that cabinet there. Watch out.
Gary, you can talk this whole time?
Not Gary. It's Root. Spoon speaking.
Oh,
Hey.
you sounded awfully like Spoon there for a second.
Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah. We share a voice. It's frustrating.
Oh, I wish me and Gary shared a voice.
I'm sure you do. It's just not spoken.
It's a bond left unspoken. Anyways, where that lock is.
You really were meant to be a poet. You know that?
It didn't show in the test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a real bummer.
You also, Tarek, and Root, you hear a thump in the wall, like opposite of you guys, right above like the workshop, just like a big BAM!
Agatha.
I almost got him! You just hear the voice go away.
That's a wiry. That's probably
And-
why Light King ran away.
And you hear you also hear like, dude, bro, like you don't need to like hunt me down, man. It's quite all right. Like I'm not gonna do anything to you, bro. Like, oh shit, oh. It's like skittering around.
Just in the walls, like divine smite.
Oh shit, dude, that fucking sucks.
There you go. Thank you. I needed to get Bastion's head back, sound back. Thank you.
All right.
So I
So-
assume at this point,
Yeah, you guys are coming out of the kitchen, and Matthew is coming out. It's so weird. I didn't think about this, but his name is Matthew, and you're Matthew. Yeah.
It's all good.
Matthew
Willard
comes
will-
out.
We'll be fine.
Are you coming as? Are you coming out as well of the kitchen? Or are you staying there?
Yeah, like I'll head out.
I
Ah, you must be the rest of the
What?
cleaning crew.
the hell out of the table. It was clean.
Oh, I do apologize. That was me. You know what? Don't trouble yourselves. I'll clean that myself later.
It's my job, man. All right. I'm not trying to get fired. All right. And I'll walk back over to the table and start cleaning it. What even happened here, man?
And you notice one of the kobolds is missing.
It's just,
Well, I decided to take one
did
of.
it come back alive?
No. I just saw some use in one of the carcasses and decided to use it. Skin it, remove it, innards, and give the meat to Mephalessa for cooking.
Great. Well, who am I to tell you what to do with your table that you eat on, I imagine, as I continue to.
Well, I do
Clean.
appreciate you being so diligent.
Yep.
I
will
do
say-
have a.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry, my lord. Finish your thought.
Such formalities are not quite necessary with me, but thank you.
Ah, thank God.
I no, just you don't seem like the regular cleaners that we generally get. You're quite a colorful sort.
Yeah, I didn't choose the colors, all right?
Is true.
Now, you had a question.
I did. So speaking of the usual cleaners and my friend being afraid of getting fired, is there like a high turnover rate around here? Because, I mean, you would think that this place would be staffed with only the best. I mean, you have the best now, but, you know.
Trial
just-
and error.
Yeah.
Well, no, we usually have the same cleaning crew ever since Miss Fudo has been removed from service.
Hmm.
Who?
Miss Fudo, she was briefly for a few months. She was a maid.
Hmm.
A few months, but you seem so sad. Like you've known
What'd
them
she
forever.
do? She steal or something?
Well,
Yeah, usually it's the maid that steal them, alright? The sticky fingers, eh? The little dusting, little sliding.
Miss Fudo would
Yeah.
do no such thing.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Understood.
She was a very respected and valued member of the staff, and I do think that her departure was unfair, unjust, and I think that Mother has let Lord Dunmar take too much liberties too many liberties with his role in this estate, but I intend to make changes to that as soon as I am officially provided the title.
Oh shit! Sorry, who are you?
I am Matthew Hillard. I am the son.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I mean, my lord.
I thought you'd be like younger,
Yeah, I thought you'd be shorter.
something like that.
Yes, I get that quite a lot today, it would seem.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint you all. Generally, this cleaning staff doesn't take such an interest in the personal details of
It's our special touch, you know. This is why we're the best. You got to know your
It's-
client if you want to provide a good service. I
You know,
learned that
you-
from Jack.
You
Make a
gotta get
deception
in
check.
their skin per
Yeah.
se to really know the nooks and crannies to get in. Like you're like you notice he cleaned the table and was just like, boom, I gotta clean it again. No,
That's right.
it is my job, my duty even. And you know, like you said, your maid, she was only with you for a few months and like you felt like you were family. We like to do it in a matter of seconds, sweeps even,
That's right.
of the clock.
Nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay, and I would have said that you get advantage with Jack helping out over here.
It was not a double nat 20, unfortunately.
No, that's fine.
Thank you for your efforts, Jack.
Well, your diligence and attention to detail is much appreciated.
Yeah.
I do. Well, I must say, first impressions are quite positive. A bit odd, but quite positive from you all.
Yeah.
Your companion here appears to sing opera, which I am quite a fan of.
No fucking way.
For real?
Yes, yes,
I've never heard it.
Neither have I. He's in there singing now, but apparently at such a frequency that cannot be heard by, I guess, human ears. Must be a fairy thing, he said.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
met many fey creatures.
Yeah, well, consider yourself lucky. Never
You've had
mind.
many encounters with fey?
Too many, all right? Look, the fewer you have, the better, all right? Tarek's great. Keep it at Tarek.
Such an odd occurrence for cleaners.
Hmm.
We got the magic touch.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Or we've been touched by magic. You know, it's really a traumatic experience. We don't want to
it
go
really
too much
is.
into it.
Yeah,
But it
it's a
has given
bad
us
idea.
the gift of gab.
I
Ain't
see
the
that.
truth. Mhm.
Well, allow me to recuse myself from.
Oh, hey,
your
yo, we're not
duties.
gonna blame you for nothing. You don't gotta.
Yeah, man. No, you don't need to confess anything.
Yeah,
You take
yeah.
your secrets to the grave.
Yeah,
Allow
right.
me.
They can't take
to-
anything from you.
Very
Sorry.
well.
Was that not what you didn't want?
No.
advice?
I was yes. I was about to begin a series of confessions, but you are right. I
Uh-huh.
should maintain my pride and
That's right.
feel no shame.
That's right. There you go.
Yep.
Now stop bleeding on the table, whether it's your blood or someone else's. Thank
And
you
I
very
will
much.
do my utmost, sir. And
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch your names.
I'm Spoon King Crown. You see the crown means I'm a king. Name Spoon.
I'm just Jack.
It's just Jack.
Very
But you
well.
can call him Jack.
Very nice to meet you, Jack and King Spoon. He gives like a little bow.
All right, now we're talking here.
Well, I will go speak to Medfalessa to prepare these, and
Mhm.
should you need anything, I will likely be in my quarters.
All right, true lord. I heard you.
He's gonna go to the kitchen.
Cool.
Doors are open, so Tarek, you can see the other two walking into the dining area.
Right. With my 15 that I rolled with perception and all the tools that are around me, are there a bunch of like weapons and like carving tools that like my size could use?
There's a few daggers that you could use and a short sword. There are a number of, and there are tools. There's like skinning tools, tanning tools, fishing tools, like all sorts of stuff to prepare for survival in the wilderness. and he does have a number of weapons here.
I would like to grab all those and try to establish it on my person, like how the Doom guy would have like an endless array of weapons. I'm just to the nines.
You're stealing all of his weaponry and tool sets?
Yes. Well, I'm seeing how good they look on me and if I can move around just fine with them. When I get back, the Feywild's gonna
You just have like a bunch of like picks and
I'm suiting up for war when I get back.
So do we see this?
Yeah, you see him doing this. The door's open.
I'm gonna speak again through Root and just go, hey, stop that shit. We'll do it at the end. The guy's around the corner, man.
Make a performance check, I guess. You know what? No, you're good. Yeah, you can wear it all. And it looks badass. There's a mirror there. It looks badass.
Yeah, I could probably kill like 100 of me. Maybe even 200.
At least 40 butterflies.
At least.
And take their wings for yourself.
I don't need my wings.
I didn't say you
wouldn't
need them,
be yours.
but you could take them from others.
I could take them from others.
Yeah.
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 I like what you're playing. I'll try to take like one step and realize it's probably the weight's a little bit too much and just like, oh boy.
Your encumbrance is 2 pounds, I see.
Well, let me just see if I can like do like a quick dodge roll really quick.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. And everybody else just hears like a bunch of like
Make
like
a
if silverware just got dumped on the floor.
Sounds like like dropping dice.
Disadvantaged acrobatics.
Natural 20 plus 5
Oh,
for 25.
look at you.
Hey.
You do the roll, and things are like there's too many things that you were just not sure how to secure very well. So there is the sound of clatter, and as these knives and tools go up into the air, you roll, and like again, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, it just all lands right in the right pocket.
I should probably secure these a little better, if I'm being honest with myself.
Just a little bit, yeah.
That's where your head's at, not, hey, this guy's gonna come back and see that all of his shit's gone.
Oh shit, that would be true.
Yeah.
On the way
the
out?
kobolds.
On the way out, yeah, for sure.
And I'll just sadly start putting them back.
Yeah.
Just keep one.
It's alright, but it's okay. The prettiest one. The prettiest one.
Nice.
I'll just take a skinning knife, but to me it's like a giant short sword.
A giant short sword.
There you go, bud. All right, so listen. I'm gonna like huddle up, squad. Let's meet up real quick over here.
Before you go ahead and do those, you spoke to me about this thing.
I did. Yeah, Root saw some shit, and I was like, "Oh, let's see if it's magic," and then it was.
You got anything for it?
Not me, no. Just cautionary tales.
Such as?
You? Oh, such as don't fuck with magic shit. They'll put eyes in you. It's bad.
Hey,
I mean,
they
it's
could have
just
put
a
an
little
eye somewhere
lock.
it shouldn't have been.
The thing is, I had 2 eyes. I didn't need.
Do you
to
still
switch
have
out
the
one of them.
eye in there?
No. Well, I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know what she did, but I got this one now, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But listen, and we can fuck with that shit if you want to. But here's what's going on in my head. Les, he's got a barrel of spice, all right, and he was telling us about this secret passageway in the basement where he said that the new guy spends too much time. So if we're gonna kill anybody down there, it's probably gonna be him in secret. So we'll be clear. Ain't nobody gonna hear it. And also, I think something about Jack's old apartment.
Yeah, 323. Ironically, just like the same code as the desk.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what?
What?
Hey, yo, try 323 then.
I think it's for the man of the house's desk.
Oh, not this one?
It might be this one. We could try it. But I'm
I'll
pretty
try
sure it's for the
323.
dads.
You try 323.
Well, the whole thing was 323 bottom right drawer, so it's not for this. Oh shit, he did it.
Oh, it's not. All right.
I take a step back outside. Right in the threshold.
And I'll have Root join you for that. Actually, just out here. It's conjuration magic though, so it's like maybe it itself is a pocket dimension inside. Maybe that's the thing. It's like a bag of holding, but it's a shelf of holding or something.
You plug in 323. I need you to make
Pound.
what?
323 pound.
Oh well, in that case, it worked. No.
Yes!
No.
They too have the Octothorpe.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
With advantage because I blow him kisses.
As these like thorned vines spring out from the trap and coil around you. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
18.
18. Nice. Holy crap. Yeah, and this is a really high DC. You are not restrained by the plants.
Nice.
Yeah, it bursts out, but you are not restrained. You fight and rip the thorned vines apart, and and Gary helps chew through them as well.
I'll step out now.
Fire fiends! I've bested many of you!
Shoelaces.
All right, maybe next time we got to be more careful when we're cleaning, huh?
At this, Matthew comes back out and just like, what's going on?
Next
and,
time, a bit of warning.
With that, we'll take a quick break.
All
Okay.
right. We'll be right back.
Aww.
We are still in the map.
We are still in the map. Welcome back. Okay. Matthew walks out of the kitchen, comes to the entrance of his bedroom. Did somebody try to go into my drawers?
A little warning would have been very useful. All right. When you're cleaning, you're rubbing things. All right. And then these vines, they just shoot out. Luckily, Tarek is a seasoned hunter, and he has fought many a vine.
It was a great trap. I will give you that. But good God, I was just a little bit rough on it, and just spraying
little
out.
for him is really little.
Make
a
deception check.
All right, guys. Hopefully, I roll well.
With advantage because I said
okay.
So? Hey.
I mean, just barely okay though. Let's see. This is
What if
deception.
I go? Yeah.
16.
Just
He like looks at you all. I am terribly sorry. I should have warned you about any sort of traps that might affect your time here and be of dangerous to you.
While we're on the topic, are there any others that we need to be aware of?
True.
Because we were planning on doing everything we can, you know.
You know, our jobs.
Make a persuasion check.
Agatha is
17.
currently dominating in silence.
Nice.
Yep.
17.
17.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if you go into the study,
Yeah.
be careful with the drawer upstairs.
Drawer upstairs.
It is
In the
very
study.
well taken care of. I would suggest just not going upstairs. Generally
At
speaking,
all?
as much as I dislike this, the Lord is not particularly fond of people
You're the
messing
Lord,
with his
though.
things. No, I'm the Duke to be.
Who's... But
Lord Dunmar has taken over my father's office at the permission of my mother.
so...
And
shit. That sucks, man.
What did they do with your father's things? Did they just leave him in there and let him just go in? That seems weird.
he's taken most of his things to one of the other estates that we own, one of the smaller ones on the other side of the city.
See, this is crazy because you hear stories, you know, and then they're like, "Oh, but you know, she's got kids," and you think children, right? You don't think adult children.
Well,
But-
I'm
15.
still in my teenage years, but yes, not
What?
not.
He looks to be about 15, 16, you know. He's got the hormones going and
I can't,
the
you know, I
beard's-
can never
it's
tell with
coming in.
humans.
And he's
It's very
pretty
strange.
ripped, and yes, he has like wispy facial hair that's really not.
I can
present.
never tell with humans. They've got the strangest sort of like, you know,
Yeah.
you're doing great. You're doing great. All right.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you go into my mother's room on the second floor, just don't talk to the parrot.
Don't talk to the parrot.
Don't talk to the parrot. Just don't. And I would avoid just clean on the outside of her drawers and cupboards and such. I wouldn't try to
say
go
no
through any
more.
of-
We
Yes.
your mom's delicates. We don't want to.
Yes, don't go through those. And should you go into the basement, do not touch the dungeon cells. The
Dungeon
bars.
cells.
You have
Don't
dungeons
touch
in
the
here.
bars.
Yes, we have two cells.
You can't be letting the people in there get sick. It'll make everything bad for you.
Are they currently in use?
No. They've not been in
Oh.
use for a very long time.
So why can't we touch them?
You know, that's a good question. I actually am not sure.
All right. So I'll
I've just
just
kind
be
of known
real
my
careful.
entire life not to mess with them.
Yeah. See, that's you gotta. See, this is what I'm saying, man. They get in your head. They try to take what's in your head, which means you're thinking, not just your secrets. All right. Think like a king. Question them.
You're right, I shall.
There you go.
Aside from that, remain outside the mausoleum. That is for family members only.
Outside the mausoleum.
Yes. Should you go downstairs into the dungeons, you'll come into the main storage area. To your right, once you enter, will be the staff quarters, or rather the staff living space and resting space. And then to the left will be the mausoleum, a large double door with large stone double doors. Don't go through there.
Yeah.
And then
Don't go
also
through the
avoid
large
the
stone
dungeon
double
cells.
doors. Got it. All right.
The last thing that I would warn you about is my younger sister's room.
What is this, like a Macaulay Culkin type situation?
I mean, just based on this, it's starting to feel like it.
Well, this is just my one really protected area. But if you enter my younger sister's room, Mara's a bit how should I say, testy about her privacy. Generally speaking, the cleaners don't go in there, but should you be inclined, she
I'm confused. She likes to test her privacy, but she doesn't want people to come in. How's that work?
No. She does not like to test her privacy.
Do you have perhaps like a secret knock that you two share? One that we might be
Safe
privy
to use?
That we can be like, hello?
You know, I would just avoid her room at all costs.
Sure. So we should just not do our jobs and get fired because everyone's just very cagey.
Yeah, or show
persuasion
clear.
Yeah. Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
You gotta love that -1, baby.
I mean, it's just so ridiculous that we come in here to do the thing. You know what? Sorry, I got a 7. It's not your fault. It's just been a long 2 days. I lost my best friend.
I was
Just trying to clean.
His cousin's still alive, though.
I would just knock on the door.
Mhm.
There's no secret knocks. If she answers, great. If she doesn't, just be wary.
All right, got it.
God. Is this like a
all right.
Vines situation or like
Or like
just
a
like
yell.
throwing things thing?
Or like a tick-tock, like a bomb.
It would more likely be you go to sleep and wake up somewhere where you didn't expect him to be situation.
Oh. Okay. Been there.
Same.
Been there.
What?
What?
She's a bit intense.
Wait, is
So
she in a
you'll
room
wake
or in a
up
tent?
You all enjoy the rest of your job. I will be tending to things in my room.
It
All
may
right,
be
once in
shorter than you
future,
think.
Duke.
If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Would like permission to go do our job, but hey, whatever.
All right, fellas. So, how we thinking basement first, or are we thinking mom's room first? Study.
I'm thinking we should probably go upstairs.
Sure,
because, I
work
mean,
our way down.
I mean, top down, because
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
if
yeah.
we're at the top, we can get closer to his study, and then if
For
they
sure.
kick us out, it's like, we do what we got to do.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, the basement is like ultimately where we should end up for sure, though. But I think top down is probably because we're not getting anything here besides dead kobolds and frustrations.
Yeah.
If you
So
let me,
far.
I could climb the walls on the outside and maybe peer in the windows.
I mean, we're all. Hey, look, man. If you want to do it, do it. But we are already inside, and we can go upstairs.
It's true, and we still do know the layout very well. We have the whole blueprint.
I feel like
So-
you really want to climb the walls outside, though, and I don't want to take that away from
Is
you.
Gary feeling
Don't
left
wanna-
out?
I don't want to take it away from Gary.
It's Gary's feeling left out.
Yeah. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Well,
That's what it is.
we are inside, so he could climb the ceiling.
You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Can
he's
he
done it
can
already.
he not only climb the ceiling, but can he like climb underneath doors, or like maybe
That's
find a
not
crack?
climbing.
He's a little bit too big for doors, but
I was gonna say he could scope out the rooms from the inside. That would be helpful.
potentially
I mean-
I'm not.
Root can do that, but I need to be able to open that door first.
True. Well, let's go upstairs. At least scope it out. Start with. I'll leave it up to you guys. Want to go, Mom? You want to go, new dad?
Tarek, up to you.
I say new dad.
New dad sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
Gary,
starting pick
to
up
me.
on Jack's accent over here.
And all.
For
It's
a
okay.
second there, you almost went into Christopher Walken too.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I've been,
man,
I've been
let's go.
teetering on that all night.
Yeah.
It is just so hard to stay in character.
Yeah, man, I hear you. All right, so which way is up? Because honestly, it's hard
Yeah.
for me to tell. In some
Over here?
cases,
if you guys come to the
Up here?
hallway
All right,
over here, there is a stairs that go up. A double door, which does open for you all.
cool. Whoop.
Okay.
So as you enter, you come into this room that has a table in the center with books splayed upon it and maps. The right side of the room, west easternly, is basically like a very large desk that has all sorts of matters of books, writing utensils, maps. There's portraits on the wall. Oh, that reminds me. This room, you see, there is a depiction of an assault of a seaside castle. It seems a giant horde of undead, and one particularly giant undead are assaulting the gates of a castle that are depicted on a seaside. In this room.
Does that look reminiscent of anything to us?
Make a history check.
Just me or the three of us?
Whoever wants.
That is the scariest shit I have ever seen. I like it.
Oh.
15 on history.
10.
Okay, with a 15, Matt, you gonna roll?
9.
Mr. Jack all trade.
Tarek is the only one that recognizes this. A bit more known in the Feywild. This is of the Legend of Terra. There was a battle on a seaside port. I forget the name, but Tarek knows it. Of a small kingdom. The legend goes that a queen from the north, from the frigid north, came down to this town to kind of try to make ties, but it was actually a ruse to bring her army of the undead and this giant undead to kind of take over this area. Once again, I forgot the name of the town.
It is okay. It has been some time.
It has been some time. Do you remember the name of the town? Is it Torbridge?
No, that's where she was from.
That's where she was from.
Yeah. If you give me a moment, I can find it, but it's okay.
Norhivum?
No, that was like the north.
Okay. Yeah, I can't find it off the top of my head.
But
Loros?
All I can think of is Solomon.
It was Loros, which was the like continent or country with the 12 kingdoms in it. The 12
Is this a prequel situation, a prologue situation?
It's a homage or a nod to a one shot or a short shot that Steve DM'd.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up.
It was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Then in that case,
so you see that in this room, and then you see stairs that go upstairs.
Stairs that go upstairs. I believe we call those escalators.
Yeah.
And I will go up them.
Yeah, I'll make my way to the desk.
All right,
Okay.
give me a second here. Or do you want to do it?
I mean, if you want to give us a little looky-see, but I think we got. I think we got
give
how
it a
to
little
get
looky
in.
see.
Yeah.
I think you're
I
right,
appreciate
but
it.
I'm gonna do a Eldritch Sight situation. There's detect magic. I can do it at will.
Oh yeah.
The let me see. What is it? You see that there is a magic. There is a sense of magic that's coming from the bottom right drawer that was mentioned to you. It is an abjuration spell that comes from it.
All right, I say those things.
So far it checks out.
Yep. Is there anything on the desk that seems noteworthy in terms of like documentation?
Make an investigation check
Okay.
or perception, up to you, depending on how you're going
Can
about
Root
it.
give me the help action?
How does Root help you?
Root. Let me pull up the stuff I got here. Root has heart sight. That's not particularly helpful. I guess Root will look in shelves and stuff while I look at the actual desk, and will pull anything up to me that looks interesting to Root. So we've got like 2 sets of eyes working on things rather than just one.
Okay.
Does that count?
Yeah, that'll count.
Cool. Right. That is... Holy shit, dude. I'm on fire tonight, guys. I swear, these are the only dice I'm using for the rest of the games I play with you guys, because that was a nat 20 on the first roll and a 4 on the other. So
Hey.
I am rolling hot.
yeah, man. That is incredible.
Absolutely.
So
So
21.
21.
And if
21.
I need to, yeah. And if I need to cast comprehend languages, it will.
Okay. You find a number of things. There are letters that are basically kind of like from different political figures to one another. Some of them international figures into Clareza and Zimnus and stuff. They are meant to be diplomatic, but it's really more like kind of like making backdoor deals if you kind of like read into it. You find plans for Alado. There seems to be a dispute for land somewhere in the north. There are deals going on for different ports and contracts to be decided on. You see something that's labeled Project 5848.
Okay. I share this with Jack, who is near me.
And you see a series of letters that are, it's like this like 3 letters that are like one half of a conversation that seem to be like he's corresponding with somebody. And it's about somebody's travels and how they're enjoying their time like checking out different parts of the world.
This is like maybe because I had the students read Frankenstein lately, but that is literally how Frankenstein starts. I had forgotten, but it's letters, so you only get one half of the correspondence, and it's that stuff.
Yeah,
that's fun.
So that's what you find on and around the desk.
Aw,
Thank you, Bird.
Thank you.
A whole
Bird?
season of pregnancy. Nice.
A season of pregnancy. Wow.
Yeah, that's the 9 months.
Yeah, Birdstrike, thank you so very much.
Much obliged. Cool. I expressed these things to Jack, and
Okay.
And you haven't gone into the drawer yet, right?
No, we have
Not
not
yet.
gone into the drawer yet. I just know it's abjuration, and I feel like there's something I can do here, but there really isn't. I'll tell you what, man. I can resummon Root if we need. I can have Root put the code in if you want to take a step to the side. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind having my skin not be outside of myself.
All right.
I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
what's the rush? You could do it yourself, right? I did. I came out fine.
That is
I mean,
true.
I
But you did also rush to get yourself in the sticky situation.
didn't rush
Remember,
anything.
the difference between a criminal and a professional, and I walk to the side, they don't get caught.
All right. Now I'm gonna need Tarek to do your opera singing. Matt said you do opera singing, so we're gonna need some sound cover in case this explodes, and I'm gonna have Root start putting in the code as we received it.
Would it be a bad time to tell you now that I don't do opera?
And fully just don't and just go for it.
So the code was a knock, which is 3, 2, and 3 sequentially.
But that was the one that we got for the thing down there, right?
No, that was
for the
by
drawer.
coincidence. That is
It's literally the same thing.
It's knock 3 times on the 3rd brick from the bottom, set 2 bricks over from the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah, it
one
just happens to be
was-
3-2-3, and I didn't think about that.
Yeah. No, that's funny. Yeah. Well, Root will use his tail to do the sequence appropriately.
The door opens, or the cabinet opens.
Okay. Good
And
job,
in
Tarek.
In it, you see it looks like a journal, a simple journal, leather-bound cover, and it has a like a place marker ribbon placed.
Eldritch Sight one more time, just to make sure that is safe to grab.
It is safe to grab. Well,
Guys,
there is let me see this one. Let me just double check something real quick. Okay, it is magical in nature, and it has evocation magic coming off of it.
okay, I express those things. Y'all don't have anything to like deal with that stuff, do ya? I can detect it, and I can turn it visible.
Detect what?
There's evocation magic coming from that thing, so it's gonna like produce something. Or maybe it's just it is a thing, and I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it could be.
Well, I just happened to remember, as if in a flashback, that as I was performing surgery on Jimmy the Klutz, he did have a bag of holding.
Dude.
So if you would like, we can just put everything inside of the bag. I mean, we could
Okay.
put the papers on the desk. We could even try to put the painting. It's a pretty big bag. I mean, big compared to us, but...
Well,
So we
sure.
could just grab the book and take it.
fucking yeah. Do it.
Hell yeah. The
So
pilfering begins.
You're using your flashback token to get a bag of holding.
The first one, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Fair-
I'll
yeah,
have-
the first one. You still have another one. Yeah, for sure.
I'll have Root pick up the bag, the fucking journal, and put it in the bag of holding.
Tricks or treats.
Natural 20 or natural 1?
Nat 1. I've been rolling good. Maybe you won't.
Nat 20.
Oh no! What does that
It
mean?
slips.
Does that mean Root
He's
dies?
fucking
No,
dead.
Root goes to pick it up, and
Uh-huh.
it like slips and
Oh.
opens. The book opens.
Oh shit!
Nothing happens, but you do see 2 different handwritings, and they look like there's an entry at the top, and there's another entry in different handwriting, and then there's another entry in the first original handwriting, and it goes back and forth.
Okay.
Wait, that.
Shit.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. I don't know what that's about, but that's really curious.
Uh,
Neither do they.
I'm gonna go
Unless-
ahead.
Unless somebody, no. You wouldn't.
Flashback
Well,
token. No.
yeah.
Flashback-
I am
yeah, go for
actually
it,
the
man.
king of them.
I am
Um,
though. I am the king of all of
Yes,
it.
yes.
I mean,
Okay,
money's a
so it
flashback
seems
token.
like someone is either very lonely and writes to themselves, or it's a bit of a schizoid kind of thing, or
It's an ambidextrous training.
yeah.
You know, that's what it is.
That's a weird skill to have.
But
Yeah.
just in case there's more magic, should we continue? We got the thing inside. Like now we can take. We found some
Absolutely.
evidence, maybe. I mean, we're supposed to just take this
Probably.
back and.
I mean, I can read this if you give me 10 minutes, but I
Do we
think
have
it's better we
10
do that
minutes?
later.
Yeah. Once we get like to the safe point, we still have to reach the Ma. We still have to reach the kiddos. We still have to
Yep.
get downstairs. I mean,
All right.
there's so many things.
Trailblazing time. Let's go.
As we
All
go, I
right,
take a
put
few
the book
books
in
off
the
the
thing.
shelf.
Yeah.
If there's a bust, I want to take a bust.
There is a bust.
I will take a
Nice.
bust.
All right.
You take a bust of a young, middle-aged looking gentleman with like swooped over hair, like very, very voluminous, like hair, very slick, and they seem very proud.
You remind me of my father. Get in the fucking bag. Just like he went out. I tie it real tight.
Okay. So where are you guys headed now?
Madame Hillard?
Yeah.
I will.
You will.
I'll just get on Gary and climb the walls, and then just if we're going outside, I'll just be on the ceiling.
So I'll let y'all know as well, just real quick, because this room goes into the second floor. Sorry, I am putting you guys.
Oh, there's a
on the
door.
map.
I see a door right there.
Yeah, there's a door. Up here on the second floor.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
So if you go out to this door, you see basically the upstairs. You can look down into the dining area where you guys were previously. And then you know that this is the eldest daughter's room, and this is the mother's room.
Okay, so over here are the doors.
At least I'm pretty sure I told you guys that.
Well, we had the...
You may have, yeah.
Yeah, you have the blueprints.
All right. I'll knock, I guess.
Quick, someone hand me a duster.
Hey.
I'll
knock,
take
knock,
it.
knock.
No answer.
Knock,
Do you want to
knock.
use your token for a duster? Nah, you would have it. It was given to you. No.
Okay, so no answer.
No answer.
I'll open the door, I guess. As I open, I go knock, knock.
You enter a room and it looks not necessarily like simple, but not lavish either. Bed in the corner. There's a like, oh my god, dresser with a mirror and like a vanity up these stairs is like a little stage. There are mirrors on either side of these. Like, you know, it's a place where you kind of like get prepared, get ready, get nice and dressed. And then, you know, there's other dressers and closet on the other side of the wall.
You know, a thought just occurred to me.
You also see, you also see hanging near the entrance a parrot in a cage.
Ugh.
And it kind of cocks its face at y'all.
A thought
Hi.
Just...
Hi.
Oh.
What
How you doing?
Heard to you?
Sorry, I was distracted by this bird.
Yeah, we were warned not to talk to the bird.
How you doing?
Does it
How
look like
you
a normal
doing?
bird?
Oh, he talked to the bird.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
A wisdom save.
Is it a spell? Is it magic?
It's magic.
Okay, you're a gnome, so you should have advantage against that.
Oh yeah, thank you for letting me know this. I do
got you.
have advantage.
Thank you
Gnomes
for
are my
letting him
favorite.
gnome this.
Hey!
Know your
Gnomes do be my
characters.
favorite.
Oh, and it helps. That is a 19 plus 0, 19.
There is a weird sensation of your like skin. It seems like it's getting like loose on your body for a second, and then it like rebounds back to you, and the parrot just starts going fucking wild in the cage, just like very, very, very angry, and then it composes itself for a second and just, how you doing? How you doing?
Okay, I'm going to make a wild leap here. I think there's something wrong with that fucking bird.
Oh,
And it's making me quite upset.
all right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I might fucking have bird for dinner.
How you doing?
Shit.
May I use my favored enemy trait and see if my survival will let me know if, like, when I was using my primeval awareness?
You make an intelligence check, or like how did you want to go about this? You wanted to use your
You
primeval.
said survival.
Survival.
Yeah, go for it. Survival.
Natural 20 with a 24.
Man, everybody's rolling amazing tonight.
Dude, it's great.
You are 100% certain that at the very least, this is the exact pinpoint location of where you picked up the Fey presence. How you doing? Hi.
Everybody,
How you doing?
Yeah,
calm
what's up?
down.
Okay.
This thing is from my plane. I think I know how to deal with it just fine.
How you doing?
Stay back.
And it's in a cage, right?
It's in a cage.
And I've been feeling just fine because I want to fucking...
I'm breaking out of my cage.
Yeah. I would like to take a longbow
Okay.
and fire a shot at it. But before I do, I would like to
This is the mother's bedroom?
This is the mother's bedroom.
cast fairy fire on it.
Okay, it's caged, so it's going to have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Boom.
Your fairy fire hits the area. Uh,
I would like to place it in a way that, doesn't.
yeah. And it reveals a chest.
Oh, shit.
As the fairy fire lands, it reveals a chest in the corner there.
Nice, dude.
Good job. My fury is sated
Yeah.
for now.
I knew that I knew that was there the whole time. But now on to more important things.
And I'll just draw back my bow and just like,
Just say the word and I'll kill that fucking beast.
The word.
What's the word?
Bird.
The bird is the word.
How'd you know?
and I'll just loose the arrow.
I think it's bird strike, actually.
Hey.
Hey.
You strike the bird.
There you go.
There you go. That's
Right.
the parrot.
Does a
Everybody-
17 hit?
Everybody wants to see the parrot. That's the parrot. There you go.
It's a good looking bird.
Does a 17 hit the bird?
Yes, a 17 hits the bird. Roll damage.
Oh. That is going to be 7 piercing.
7 piercing. It poofs out of existence.
Fuck yeah.
Ugh. Normally those things are way harder to kill. Or they'll just like keep coming back at you. It's the weirdest thing.
Alright, well, you're just getting way better at it.
Well, thank you kindly. I thought I was going to have to sick Gary on it. And it was going to be a
Oof.
fight. A bird versus a giant centipede, just wrapping it and like, tightening.
Why didn't
That
you
would've
do
been
that?
messy.
That sounds awesome.
Probably
It was in a
too
cage and I didn't want to get Gary in there, and then he breaks the cage and then the parrot's free and now the parrot's flying and I gotta chase this thing around while shooting it and missing. So I thought I'd just kill it while it was in the cage.
Oh, so you're more of a make sure that they are trapped kind of hunter and not a I'm actually going to have a skill hunter.
It's really both the same thing.
I suppose. You did have that giant crazy bear trap. I
When
saw
you're
that.
dealing with Fae, you take every advantage you have.
See, I've never dealt with a Fae besides you, so I apologize for my assumptions.
I've never
Is
had
it?
an advantage against a Fae. It's a bad time.
Fair. Well, I
Um,
hope that this is our only Fae encounter.
It won't be. Well, Maybe for you guys it will be.
Yeah.
Let's go over to that chest, huh?
The other thing that you notice in this room, there is another portrait hanging above the bed. It is a depiction of a snowy village with a curved horizon, upon which there are 3 figures walking. At the very front is a gnome with an eye patch carrying 2 large axes. Behind them is one with a very well-fitted, very nice red suit and sunglasses. And behind that one is another gnome that is riding a mechanized polar bear.
Is this a Santa Claus reference?
It's the one shot that Tiff ran for
There you go.
Christmas
Nice.
last year.
Yeah, that's recent. That's on the YouTubes.
It is on the YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
which you can see at Quest Accepted D&D. YouTube.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with this chest.
Whoa,
I wouldn't
buddy.
stick your dick in it.
Whoa.
Well,
at least
Um,
ask for permission first.
The chest is locked.
Ah, shit.
Hey, it came with protection.
Call the locksmith.
Plan B.
Oh. I'm not great with lock picking. Any of you all right at that?
Sorry, I'm a little too big for that for that lock.
Well, it seems like it's the job for me.
I think we're all on.
I think that bird had a little bit too much of an effect on me.
Apparently, yeah.
This
it's,
fairy fire, is that like a code for spice?
y'all really on some shit. Do you have any thieves tools? Is that something you have?
Oh, thieves' tools.
Mhm.
Nay, but I can hit it.
Are you sure you don't remember getting some thieves tools?
Remember berries?
Nope, can't say I have.
Fair, fair. Not even when we perused past Jimmy the Klutz's place and the other guy was there?
You know, it was all closed when I, actually, I did buy a bear trap. I wonder if I bought anything else.
Flashback token. May I get thieves' tools?
Can I get these tools?
I just remembered it was like a BOGO deal. Buy a bear trap. Buy a bear trap. Get thieves' tools
for free. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. In case it clamps down,
Right.
you gotta have thieves' tools to like get it apart.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's true.
Yeah.
You got to take care of your legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bear
let me,
trap one, get your thieves tools one.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Bogo.
Yeah. Let me
Make
take
a
a
thieves-
peek-see at him.
Make a thieves' tools check.
Okay. What if I'm proficient in fiddle? Can I
You
fiddle
can
with it?
fiddle with the lock.
No. We'll say that you're proficient in thieves' tools for the sake of it comes with a token, with a flashback token.
Okay. And that's just proficiency bonus?
Just a proficiency bonus. Yep.
16.
Click. Opens.
I was the right size after all.
Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive.
Thank you. Everybody seems to disagree.
Well,
Within
you know,
this
Everybody.
chest, within this chest, there are a number of things. There is some jewelry that looks a little simpler. It doesn't actually looks very, very nice compared to like some of the stuff that's on her, like on her vanity and her jewelry box that's up there. This looks much simpler compared to that. There are letters from one Robin Hillard, who at this point you would know is her ex-husband.
Damn. How fucking controlling is this new guy? Jesus Christ. Right.
Hiding in chest with old letters of the X.
Yeah,
We're done.
and protected by
that guy is behind you.
for real. And I'm certain that he put that bird there. All right.
Oh yeah. Captain
There-
Tweeters
these
has
are-
been with me forever.
These are very old letters, like very very old letters. Like
Careful with
it's
the wear
like from
gloves.
during their as you go through them, you're like it's from during their courtship primarily. There's a few portraits in here as well of the Duchess and the Duke, like in their youth,
It's
going
cute.
on vacations and things like that. It's mostly a
Selfie.
memory chest in here, is what you start to gain.
Yeah.
There is one thing that you notice, and it's a little token in the form of a feather.
A feather token.
It's a feather token. It's like made out of wood.
Tarek, you're the one fucking with this, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the feather token.
Is it magical? I'll cast the Eldritch Sight. Take a look at it.
It's magical.
Tarek is fucking dead.
Look at the.
Look at this photo.
Hey, there you go.
Every time I look at me laugh. It's just a picture of Gary.
Just Tarek and
He's-
Carrie's holding.
Yeah, like with you at all times.
How the hell can we wind up like this?
Like this.
Why weren't we able?
That's what he stares at before he goes to bed.
It's like
Right.
the Wolverine meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is the Wolverine?
All right.
When he's laying on the bed.
He's just
And he's
like
got
holding
the-
it
Oh
down.
yeah,
photograph.
just
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so we got some sentimentality. That's adorable, but do you think we can hawk
Yeah.
it?
I mean, probably not.
We can probably
Hmm.
parrot it.
Hey,
Oh.
I like what you did there. The feather. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that
Well,
might be something. It's magical. I know that much.
Yeah. I'm gonna go root through the dresses closet and the jewelry. You guys do your thing.
Sure, yeah, let's head over to the sister's room. It's up here, right?
I thought we weren't
the-
supposed to go in there.
the older sister's room is upstairs. The younger sister's room is downstairs.
And you said the older sister was the one that we needed to like avoid?
No, the younger sister's the broody one that has all the traps and stuff like that.
Cool. Then we'll get a head start on the older sister then.
Am I
Can I-
wrong, or is this a door that leads to this area?
It's like a
That is a
balcony.
door that leads to that area. That is correct. That is a
Yeah.
private little balcony. You go out there. It's a nice view. Make a perception check.
10.
10. Yeah, this is super easy to find. As you walk out onto the balcony, one of the floorboards creaks a little bit and lifts a little.
Huh. Can I use the skinning knife that I took and maybe like
You can just open it. I mean, you can use your
Right.
skinny knife if you want to, like, lift it, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can just like press it down and like open it. Yeah.
yeah, I'll do
Um,
that.
You find a secret stash of cigarettes.
Ha!
Huh.
It's a bad habit.
I'll look around and just put like 3 of them in there
Whoa.
and just druid craft a little bit of spark and like Jesus Christ.
They are
Doing this
menthol.
voice is exhausting.
They are menthol. There you go. Hey, no one said anything about Macho Man today, so
Can I do a some kind of check to see what I can pilfer?
Certainly. Make either a perception or an investigation check.
Oh,
I
you
almost did it
absolute-
earlier.
All right, I'm gonna do investigation because I get +4.
Okay.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that's gonna be a 17.
Y'all are rolling insanely good.
Dude, it's been beautiful. I've
There
never.
Okay,
are-
Mister. Last time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I was killing it last time. There are thousands upon thousands of gold worth of jewelry here. There are rubies, there are diamonds, there are emeralds, there are and primarily it's mostly in the style of Sajin, of like Sajin workmanship. However, you do see that there are some pieces that seems like they come from like Parviter. There are some that have like that Arabian style from Al-Qut. You notice some of the more like Art Nouveau like brooches and things like that come from Clareza, and some of the more like Art Deco style that come from Zimnis. And what did you roll? You rolled investigation. You rolled how much?
17.
17. There is a false bottom inside one of the drawers, and very, very, very rare, there is a
BBL.
necklace and earring set from Sainchi, in the style of the drow from Sainchi, how they make it. Not very common at all.
For once in my life, I am actually not angry, but extremely happy. It's all going in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Dad! I told you I'd make something, goddamn. I pull out the bust. I miss you, Dad. Put it back in.
Oh, that's your dad.
You got a whole thing going on, man.
He just is your dad. Yeah, so that's what you find.
All right.
All right, where are we going, fel? Oh, the fuck
going.
smells like menthols.
Tarek.
I
Moving
I found a couple of cigarettes in the. Oh,
Tarek, one of
Whoa.
those could be fine for you for a year. You're doing 3?
I know. I have never had one before, and I
And you
feel
figured
alive.
3 was a good way to start. All right.
Just,
Well,
like,
if you
cock up
throw
like
up,
black.
nope.
Okay.
Oh
There it is.
god.
I didn't find anything in there of note, so I'm sorry, fellas. You'd think that the broad... Like, I found a couple dresses.
Standing
unless-
right next to you the whole time, man.
Damn it.
It's all right. You can keep your shit. I'm not. I'm good.
You got that crown. I just wanted something shiny, too.
Well, yeah, I'd be hard pressed to argue against that. Yeah.
Okay, so who are we going to screw over this time?
Older sister.
Let's do it. Wait, the
Yep.
priesty one?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
How about you get a couple of your holy symbols out just in case you gotta
I
you
don't
know.
have any of those.
Could do
lie.
that. All right,
Oh,
she was a
Jack,
follower
gotcha.
of Cinna, and I'm going to look in my pockets.
That's right.
Cinna! Hey!
There you go.
I'm not going to lie, this is the one I know the least amount about. So, I am a monk that has taken a vow of silence.
Oh, that's not
And
gonna
I am
work.
cleaning to work through my past lives' sins or some bullshit.
I mean, we wouldn't know that, right? Because you're quiet.
I can write, I just can't speak, and I didn't bring
Oh.
any paper.
Gotcha. Understood.
You might be really good at like the wax on, wax off.
Oh,
And that's why we
Hey
hired
man,
you.
what I do in my own time is none of your
Mhm.
business, alright?
Didn't you
Right.
take us vow, son? God, 3 was too much.
I
You
clean.
do.
Yep. Oh. All right, let's go to the older sister's room. So we go to the older sister's room, which I don't know on the map exactly. All right, cool. Thank you.
You open the door. It's open. You're able to go in. It is simple. It is. It's
Am I
kind of been
outside?
fixed in. No, it's inside. It's indoors.
Okay.
It's been fixed in with like dirt and grass and stuff like that, and it is a very simple sort of room. She doesn't have a mattress per se. but kind of like a hay-filled or feather-filled. It's not a fancy traditional mattress that goes on a bed. It's kind of like makeshift.
I don't think that she wants us
feather.
to clean this room.
And you hear a voice. May I help you? Coming from inside the room.
Room service.
Just the cleaning crew, all that is.
You don't look like cleaners.
Excuse you?
And then
What?
you see on the wall, there is a portrait of a mermaid on like a stone, and she's like moving. She like kind of is like adjusting herself on like this rock that's like on the ocean, and just like, yeah, you look like you came in here with like a different look. Like
I'm not going
inspecting
to
the
talk
place.
to a painting.
I'm more
I
than just
mean-
a painting. I am the guardian of
Is
this
that-
room.
All right. So if I go to a different room, I won't have to deal with you?
Well, I guard this room.
Gotcha.
I guard Lisa Hillard's room.
And when was the last time that someone cleaned your frame?
Last week,
Okay, so you're due for a cleaning then.
if it's your job.
Which is what we said. I swear, this is why I don't talk to
You
paintings.
look
all right?
suspicious
It's
to
like
me.
one step back from talking to a wall. All right, because walls don't talk back. Paintings make it a problem.
Walls do talk back if you remember the kobolds downstairs.
I mean, you know what? In this case, I do stand corrected. That was more of a setback, and Agatha should be somewhere fighting, but we'll figure that out later.
You hear a boom.
There
It's
it
almost
is.
mine.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start on the other side of this door and then come back and then work our way back that way. So we only have
Oh.
to clean once.
Don't worry. You go to open the door and it's locked. And she's like, "Oh, don't worry." And the door opens.
Oh,
I'll handle it for you. And in like on the other side of the door, you see this young woman, probably about like, again, 16, 17 years of age. She's kneeling down by the waters praying to the statue of Cinna that has a bowl, and it's like releasing water onto like this meditation ground. And she like
Okay.
turns and she's like, "Calypso?
who?
Mistress Lisa, there are people here trying to clean your room."
What do you mean trying? It's kind of a
Um,
rude way to frame that.
And she stands up and turns around and goes like, "Oh. Nice.
Yeah,
I missed
thanks,
it. I didn't
guys.
pick up on it.
Hey, it's cool. It was all in the moment.
Are you the new cleaners that are replacing Miss Fudo?
I mean,
You're not the
we were
same
hired
people
to
as last
clean.
week.
I don't know who you hired last week. That's not us.
Oh.
Was it another group of? You said it was another group of cleaners. What were they like? I just want to make sure that the competition in this town isn't too high, and I gotta switch to a new profession. Is all.
Hey, listen, Gary won't ever let you. He's too good.
He is really good of a cleaner.
That's right.
Well, they were, and she kind of looks at you all.
Don't
Taller.
you dare say taller. How dare you? God damn it. I know it. Every time. They're always taller. It's, hey, Jack, all right? I hear you. I hear you. Just bring it down. Bring it down.
Is your
Right.
friend a mute?
Something like that. It's not, hey, come on, man. Come on. You got this. Remember.
He took a
Penance.
vow of silence.
Yeah. He's
I see.
cleaning as a way of
Oh,
penance.
a devout follower of Cinna, I see. Well, my apologies, brother in the faith. I am very sorry.
Yeah.
Did not mean to offend.
Anyway, so you kind of filled all of your room with dirt, which makes this really confusing for me.
I feel it helps me connect more closely to the spirit of Cinna.
All right, so what do you want us to do in here in terms of cleaning?
I usually tend to my own cleaning, so there's no need for you to do anything, actually. Sometimes Mother does have, people come in and do some sweeping and some dusting and cleaning off the surfaces of my table and...
Hold up, real quick. You mentioned, so you said your mom, but we heard that the new guy is the one who's doing all the stuff around here now.
Well, Lord Dunmar has taken over some of the operations of the house, and he's a perfectly pleasant gentleman.
Yeah, I met a couple perfectly pleasant gentlemen in my time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you kind of like see her kind of like look off to the side, and she like gets kind of a little bit lost in thought, and y'all can make an insight check.
Right.
Ooh, pretty decent.
Yes, dude.
15.
Fuck. Natural 20 with a 22.
How many natural 20s have you rolled tonight?
Honestly, it's been crazy. I think
3
I
for
also
me.
have 3. Yeah.
Yeah, she can't hide shit. She looks concerned and like upset, and like she's trying not to badmouth anything, trying not to badmouth them or anything like that. And she's trying to be, show decorum and all this, but she's like really lost in thought and like preoccupied with something in her head.
Hey, man, I mean, it seems like we struck a nerve here, but like, not to take inspiration from Jack over here, but one of the reasons that we're so highly regarded, as we told your brother, is that we take a special interest in understanding our clients. And cleaning is more than just the physical aspects of things. If you got some soul cleaning you need, Jack will listen.
She like walks up to you and like takes your hand and like sits down on her knees. No, Jack's. And just like, that is wonderful to hear. My last mentor in the faith, Priest Beach, he doesn't seem to want to come around very often. He's...
Oh, right.
No.
She's the one that fucks him. That's Peter, not
I was gonna say.
not Spoon.
Whoa, Spoon.
Yeah. That was Peter, not Spoon.
He's not overly fond of Lord Dunmar, as far as I can tell. And it has kept him from continuing my lessons. But a dedicated monk, and she like perks up a little bit and like holds your hands a little tighter, who's taken a vow of silence. You must have so much wisdom to impart on me. I've never dealt with a mute monk before. How would I learn from you? And why are you cleaning? Why is he cleaning? How do you communicate?
Through writing, at least for us.
Oh! She just...
Yeah. It's a time-intensive endeavor.
Oh, that is so delightful!
She's really excited about this.
She got really excited with the fucking kitty.
Wow, he can write.
Kitty party magic show.
Yeah.
She just was not expecting that.
Yeah. He's a multi-talented guy.
Bravo!
What can we say?
Bravo!
Yep,
So many different skills.
truly.
Oh my
got
goodness! And you
He's-
linked your feet.
You might say he's a jack of all trades, you know? Mm-hmm.
I've felt. Oh.
So you got a bit of a situation with Lord Dunmar.
Clearly, you have been blessed by Cinna in the ways of the arcane
Yeah,
and the divine.
those who just don't know.
I have felt so lost in my faith. I have felt a disconnect from the goddess since Priest Beach has left our service.
I take the symbol, put my hand on it, and put my hand on her like area here.
Yes. Yes, it is a personal connection that I have to the goddess. I don't need a conduit. It's within me. And she like grabs your shoulders and she's like, "You are so wise." And she like stands and like holds her hands to her chest. She's like, "I must pray. Excuse me." And she goes and she kneels back to the statue and like starts to pray.
As she does, I stop her real quick. I grab a rag. I put it into her hand.
Natural 20 or nat 1?
20.
Natural 20 it is. You're right. To devote myself to Cinna entirely, I must understand all aspects of mortal kind. I must do my own service. And she takes the rag and like goes in and she starts like wiping, starts with a portrait, and the mermaid Calypso's just like, what are you doing? That's rough. That's so rough. The blessings of Cinna will come. Oh, circles. And she like starts to do circles like on the portrait, and Calypso's like, stop, you're gonna smudge.
Hey, so
this is all for the worship of Cinna.
How did this start from Lord Dunmar? I don't.
How did what start?
This entire interaction.
Yeah. Well, my priest hasn't been giving me my lessons, and I need spiritual guidance.
Well, not anymore.
Right,
seems.
Lord Dunmar kicked him out of here. Is that what happened?
I'm not entirely certain, but every time that I try to speak to Priest Beach, he seems to want to avoid the subject. He seems...
So they got some sort of situation between the two of them, and you don't know what it is.
Well, not one that seems overt. He seems almost fearful of Lord Dunmar.
Do you feel like that's part of it? Like, do you think you should probably... Do you get like a vibe? Like the guy is like a creep?
Well, he treats my mother very well, and he's perfectly pleasant and polite. He's very encouraging for me in my prayers, but there is something. I mean, everyone has secrets, right? Everyone has privacy. There is something that it seems a bit off.
And you've just chosen not to examine it?
I try to let the goddess guide me.
All right. Well, if you're gonna follow Jack's lead here and do the cleaning, then I guess we'll leave you to your meditation.
Yes. Yes, I think that would be wise.
Praise the water or whatever it is, and I'll just
Cinna's
step
blessings
out.
upon you as well.
Yep. Whoa!
Oh! Brava! Wow.
Something else.
You step back out into the hallway, and downstairs you hear the door open and shut. You hear some hushed voices. Make a perception check.
All of
I
us.
assume all of us.
Yeah. If you've all stepped out into the hallway.
Ooh,
Shit. I've seen better magic from a satyr.
I rolled real bad this
Ooh.
time. Got a 3.
A 5.
This was
Plus
perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
16.
So 3 total. Ooh,
16.
That's pretty good.
Okay, 16. So 3 and 5. You guys don't hear much. With the 16,
With my
hear
newfound
two
inner
vo-
silence.
Yeah.
you hear 2 voices. One of them you recognize to be Montessa. The other one you don't recognize, but it sounds like it's admonishing, and you hear a sort of like they're going from like loud to like now hushed voices, and you do catch a few words. He said, I'll be preparing. And then the door like slams again. And that's where we're gonna end our session for tonight.
There's a
3
part
parts.
3.
See? Trilogy, baby!
Yeah, we really do be taking our time running through this place,
You
huh?
do be taking your time, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm cool with it because I would like.
Marco's getting into his new skin.
I feel comfortable.
This is season
There you
4,
go.
Marco.
Jack, do you want to count us down silently, silent monk?
Ha.
I'll go ahead and start the raid right now.
Do it.
That way it's a countdown.
Bye.
Bye.